So next we're going to go into the codified combinations of Graham technique, which begins with the bounces. So the bounces are kind of rocking movement in a contraction that are to loosen up and limber up the spine, but they're also to keep deepening and deepening the contraction on each bounce. So we're going to go through the sequence. If you need a recap on the choreography, I suggest that you watch the video once to kind of learn it, and then you'll do it with me the second time, because I'm going to go through the sequence and I'm going to teach you all the details as I go. So for starters, we're going to start with soles of feet together. You want to feel your sit bones on the floor like they were your feet, right? So if you're very hypermobile and you can kind of rock off of your sit bones in different directions, really feel that those two bones are anchored into the floor, and you want them to be connected all the time. You don't want your tail to ever go off the floor in Graham. The contractions are all going to begin with the breath exhalation and the pelvis scooping, just like we did in that first floor exercise. We're going to take a 4-count contraction before the bounces, 16 bounces, 4 counts to release to a flat back, and then 8 counts to transition. So I'm going to do the first set facing the side, actually, so that you can see my spine, which is really the most important part. Okay, and then I might change direction when we get to second position so that you can also see my legs. So we're soles of the feet together, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Contract. 2, 3, 4. Deepen over. 2, 3. Bouncing. 1, 3, 4. And we're scooping. 6, 7, 8. The tailbone is still connected. 13, 14, initiate from the lower, middle, upper, neck is long. We center the body. 4, stretch the legs, pointing. 3, 4, open to second position. This one I'm going to change to the front. Here we go. Contract. 2, 3, arms around, deepen over. Fingertips graze the shins, and we bounce. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and my tail is connected. It's like I'm over a big beach ball. 13, 14, 15, 16. Release from the tail. Upper head and center the body. 3, 4, legs together. And we flex. I'll take another side view and contract. 2, 3, 4, deepen over. Watch the shoulders, don't go up too high. You're reaching over the feet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're scooping. 11, 12, and we're pressing through the heels. 15, 16, release and point. Flat back and center the body, pointing. Rotate, turn the legs out, round the arm. Left leg comes in front, crossing the feet, and contract. Okay, and we take a stretch up and over the legs. We're going to do that in between each exercise. So if you've taken Graham from other people, there are a lot of small variations on how some of these combinations are done. Whether you do a sharp contraction on one or you do a 4-count contraction. I've also seen hands reaching this way, hands reaching this way, hands cupped. So those types of details, you really just want to listen to your individual teacher. I've had probably 20 Graham teachers in the 10 years that I was intensively studying the technique. Everybody did it a little bit differently, so you want to be able to just be flexible, but the key components are lifting and scooping in the pelvis, using the breath, and also making sure that all your contractions, when we're doing the bounces, that we're not here, right? We're not in a hunched place in the upper back. We're in an elongated place, and there's space between your shoulder and your ear, and you're really stretching. You're not slumping, and you're not hunching the upper body. All right, we will conclude the bounces, and the next video will go into the breathings.